Yes. Hurry, Chambiolata. If you don't have something warm on, go get it. All right, you got it? And then another scientist that has helped us, as you know, in 2 water quality trips before now. Look, I'm not good with this. A little bit of respect, put it away, pay attention. On November 18th and March 18th, and again in May 18th, we're going to go out and do water quality testing. And we can see the difference in the temperature, pH, conductivity, dissolved oxygen, turbidity, flow rate for the 2 dates at the canal, Crowley Creek Canal, Crowley Creek Estuary, Rowdy Creek Culvert, Rowdy Creek Estuary, Rock Creek Bridge, and D River. That's always real interesting, going over the road versus right there at the mouth of the ocean. Drift Creek Elks Lodge and Drift Creek Yacht Club. And we see the differences, and you might see something that we haven't seen. I just saw this first time this morning, and the thing that jumped out at me, you know, as we lower the temperature, we can dissolve more gases into a liquid solution, right? Everybody knows that. That's why we keep our sodas cold. And if we have a hot soda, what do the bubbles come jumping out of there? All right, so here we have a situation where the temperature has increased. You with me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Has increased, but look at what the dissolved oxygen has done. It's also increased. How does it do that? Something to ponder. These are the type of things that data will let you do. That's why this data is so important. It lets us sit there and go, boy, what else could be going on? Do you remember how cold this day was?
Yeah.
And it was so cold because the wind was blowing hard. Remember that? Early morning, Crowley Creek, wind blowing, everybody's going, geez, I dressed warm, but not warm enough for this. It was that wind chill, and may that have had an effect on the rippling of water, and
Yeah.
you know, we need your help. Think through this with him. He is going to give us just a short time on data, and then we're going out and we've got 2 different species of plants that have long roots that we're going to plant. So you get to sit there and say, I planted that in our own little wetlands over here. All right, any questions before we get started? Did you, if you got shoes you don't want to have destroyed, you're going to have to sit on the periphery. I didn't tell you to bring mud boots. We do have some.
We got a couple waders that we can slide into, but a couple of them leak, so we gotta also be careful we get you in the right ones. But if you, some of us can do data recording, and while others can make sure that the plants get down there. So
This is my handkerchief from 3rd period when we got out there in the thick of it, and yeah, it's pretty well wasted, and no, we don't have towels or anything. Is that what you're asking? Yeah, so you gotta be careful going out there, and we maybe need to plant more around the edges so we don't get right into the water. Several people, I'm sure you've heard, have had their sneakers destroyed in this whole process, and I don't want you doing that, but I do want you to get into it. Not the water, just the rest. Okay? You got it? All right, and with that said, let's have a nice warm welcome to you.